A tangled web of secret relationships, suspicious calls, and a chilling crime scene. In this story, a woman walks us through her connection to a man at the center of a homicide case. From grocery drop-offs to late-night phone calls filled with panic, her timeline might just hold the key. Did someone break in? Or is there more to this? Let's get into it.
We spoke earlier today. I'm trying to get my but actually, well, we supposed. Okay. What the thing? The 29th. Look, he found her. It started 29th. And you first spoke with like this far. What time
did I first spoke with him that day.
You first spoke with Keyon, yes, on the 29th.
Okay.
So, I mean, don't start right.
Oh, okay.
Tell me that's not what you got.
I first spoke with him that morning before work. And I talked to him off and on during work.
By cell phone when I was at school.
No, we worked in the same building.
That's right.
So yeah, we on and off to work, and then we talked right after work, after we dismissed the kids. And he told me he was going to go to the grocery store, and then he'd be at my house right after that. So I went home. He went to, he said he was going to the grocery store. And at 4 o'clock, around 4 or 5, he was at my house. He came to my house with the groceries. And he sat in my house for about an hour or so. He left at 5:10, said he was going to basketball practice. He called me, he texted me from basketball practice, and he called me, I'll say about 6:15, 6:20 maybe. And I told him I was just getting done working out. I was about to head home to take a shower. And he said, okay, well, I'll be back after practice to pick up the groceries, before I go home. So I said, okay. I went home, I took a shower, I started grading papers and watching the game. He came by around 7:35, something like that. He stayed about 45 minutes. He went home from enough time for him to leave home and leave my house and get home. He called me. I thought he was calling to say he made it home, whatever, and he called me.
Screaming. Is what for you playing club? Or does he want me calling you when you get home? Hey, home.
Usually. Sometimes he'll call as soon as he gets home, and we may talk on the phone.
His girlfriend. Why? This
at home.
I mean, does she know that y'all like?
She knew we were friends. Okay. Well, she knew we were friends. I mean, it was times we were together, and he would call her, like, for instance, if we went out to eat, me and him, and the other coaches, or sometimes just me and him, we would hang out. He would call her, and he'd be like, I'm with Carla, or whatever. So she knew about me.
Okay. Which one?
But, I just thought he was just calling back to tell me something, or, whatever. Thought of something he needed to tell me. And, a person he called her and told me that what had happened.
And you say, girl, you say call your bells. 8:49.
I think that was the time.
Switch up the phone.
Yeah, I had, I think it was 8:47, I think it was.
8:47.
He wrote 8:40. It was 8:47.
You sure?
I really am not. I was trying to find it so fast, I'm not sure. Let me really look, because
you got service with?
I'm with Sailor South.
That's like, that's big again?
This trio.
What's Trio from a PDA from a cell phone?
Just the name of it.
Okay, got it. No. There's a true these three, so apparently there's three functions. Or at least three.
Yeah. What you got?
Your cell phone number is 572.
That's my house.
Oh, what's your cell phone?
The 6. And 2.
What back and backwards?
Okay, let's see. We have 2 years tonight. Okay. At this minute, what was it like? I think I went too far. Yeah. It's like 11:08. You said her.
No, man, it's like you got just a kind of speak for us.
You apologize, you know, sorry.
Everything. I mean, I know you're busy. I don't want to take up a lot of time.
Try to look for me.
Yeah. She's from here.
What's the name?
Orange Nash.
Bitch. She relates with Ashes and Kate.
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Do you have any kids?
I do. I have a 2-year-old son.
I saw the back seat in your car.
Yeah. Yeah. Couldn't remember what.
What time do you speak to him before school?
Before work?
Yes.
Let's see. Probably about 7.
What time school start?
We have to be at work at 7:30.
Also, y'all got there early.
No, he called me.
So,
He usually calls every morning. Or close to every
do you have a boyfriend?
morning. No, not really. Your boyfriend broke up a while ago.
I'm asking because Keyon spending all this time with you and calling you and stuff. And if your boyfriend will be, as I understand, is his girlfriend.
I didn't have a boyfriend.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, here it is. 8:43.
So it's 8:43. Sure.
It's like saying over here. And it has to be 1 because I called him at 7:39. He was still dismissing kids. So he didn't make it in my house at 7:35. I talked to him at 7:39. He says I'm here. And he was still dismissing kids. That's it.
But he was at work. Mark said they'll be like dismissing kids.
He was dismissing the basketball students. Yeah, he was waiting on their parents to pick them up.
What time was that?
That was 7:39.
Talk to you. So what time did you arrive to your house?
He had to arrive at my house about 7:50 because I'm looking here. I received a call from my friend guy at 8, and I remember telling him that I had company. So if I had company, that I had company. So that means by 8, Keyon was at my house, and I know he had been sitting there at least 5 minutes when I got that call. So I'm gonna say that he made it to my house about 7:50, 7:55. These are kind of calls, so I am takes 1-3. Yeah, that's about right, because he was over at my house, I don't know, about 35, 40 minutes.
And what exactly did you say? They called you back.
He said he was screaming. I couldn't understand the first few things he said. He was just saying, oh my God, oh my God. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? What's going on? And he's like, I need you to get over here. I need you to get over here. Something happened. Somebody hurt Avis. And I was like, huh? And he was like, get over here. I need you to get over here. Oh my God, oh my God. And I was like, okay, calm down. I'm on my way. Shit, one second. Hello? 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 This is Carla. Okay.
Training.
Huh? Yeah, sometimes I close the garage door. What that was about? I was like, close the garage door. And then she said, Niecy, like, it's Carla.
Okay, so you call you about 8:43. You told you that something happened, somebody heard Avis. Yeah. Well, he said, you need you to get over here.
Yeah, he's like, I need you to come over here.
At that point, they said earlier, come on. Your mom happened to be on the line.
Yeah, I was on the phone with my mom when he called in.
Okay.
So
okay.
Yeah, I was on the phone with her when he called. Excuse me. And so I clicked over. And I was changing clothes and I was like, well, am I gonna go? Something wrong with Keyon. She was like, what happened? I said, I don't know. He said somebody hurt Avis. And she was like, what they do to her? You know, whatever. And I was trying to explain. I told her I didn't know, but I was going to check on her. She was like, well, you don't need to go over there by yourself. You wait. You stay at home and wait. So that's why I didn't go.
Your mother told you, when she told you to hold it.
Yeah, she said, wait till somebody could get to my house and go wait.
All right, you called, you didn't tell the police were already there.
I called him back.
About what time? 8:43. What police there? Did you tell him, hey, call the police? What did he say?
That's exactly what was said. He was like, I need you to get over here. Somebody hurt Avis. I didn't ask him then if he got called the police. He didn't say that he had.
Where did you hear anybody in the background?
I just heard him hollering. I didn't hear nothing else. I'm going to say that at that point, I don't think the police had made it there yet.
Why you say that?
I'm going to say that because that would have been mighty quick for them to make it there. I mean, I'm thinking that in my mind, and I mean, I'm just going off what I think, of course. In my mind,
What time did you leave your house? Stayed about 40.
you stay about 35, 40 minutes.
I'm trying to get this time down. Stayed 35 to 40 minutes.
Yeah, approximately.
So say up about latest 7:55.
No, wait, he makes my house, yeah, about 7, I'll say about 7:50, yeah, 7:55. And he
So that's
left.
how long did you stay there? About 30, 35, 40 minutes. So you left your house about 8. Could have stayed 40. Well, could have stayed 40 minutes.
You know what time did I say he called me? At 8:40.
8:43.
So
Yeah, I
that would
guess
be
that's
about
right.
right.
Yeah,
But
that's
you could
right.
leave my house about 8:30. I mean, something like that. You have to drive from my house to his house. You know, and that traffic on county line, that's a couple minutes drive. So,
So that's about right. So
and then, you know, I'm not exact on the time he stayed. It could be 40, 45. I just know he didn't stay longer than an hour, you know. I'm going to say about 40, 45.
how you know if you stay more?
I don't. Mm-mm.
So
No, I don't. I just know that it just didn't seem like a whole hour. It seemed more like 35, 40 minutes.
Jay, give me what 10,
It's about 10 minutes to get home.
15 at the most.
Yeah.
They drive fast.
They drive average, like the speed.
All right, so give about 10 minutes to get home. Complete about 8:42, 8:43, give or take. Okay. So that means more likely he did call you. If you didn't hear anybody in the background.
I didn't hear anything, but I'm screaming. I didn't hear anything in the background. No sirens or anything. But then again, when I called him back and the police were there, I still didn't hear anything in the background because I was like, where are the police? And he's like, they're here. He's like, everybody. He's like, there's cars everywhere. And I still didn't hear anything in the background. I didn't hear nobody talking to him.
So if that had been out before, he would have told your car to stay for you. Or like,
Well, I asked. He didn't tell me that second time. He was just talking to me about what happened. He was telling me how he ran to the neighbor's house or something and tried to get them to help. And then I was like, but where are the police? And he was like, they're here. So he's like, you know, they could have been there the first time. I don't know.
yeah, well, they got to. Oh, first. All right, you call back the second time. What time was it? Well,
Oh, that's the look.
okay.
I don't remember those times. I'm just, you kind of.
All this, of course, going to anything.
Right. Should be. called him at 9:58. And again at 9:59.
So that did you ever go to a Puerto Rican?
Mm-hmm. That's where you work. We go up there on Fridays. A lot of teachers that work at the school. And I would go up there.
Did you tell me something? Did you tell me?
Okay.
Please don't lie. There's no repercussion. What I tell you. What you two romantically involved. This is why I asked and so I'm glad about it. I tell you why I asked. But don't lie to me. The like this.
I'm not.
Okay. When you two involved with each other.
Yes.
And the reason why I asked was because some other people reported that they say you just not stuff is wrong. And of course,
Keep it on the board. I mean, I'm saying that because if that was seen, it would have to be on the border. Because, I mean, of course we didn't do nothing like that at work.
right.
You know, and so if that was seen,
Why did you lie to me earlier?
I didn't lie to you.
Yes, I simply asked if that were romantically involved.
I said we were close friends.
And asked if that were romantically involved. You said no.
No, I just said we're close friends. But I don't want to argue with you. It's not that I'm trying to hide anything.
But this is what you said. Close friend with Keyon. Nobody can prove that we were boys and friends. Yeah, right?
Because I know the people at the school were going to say, yeah, they were dating or whatever, but they didn't. That's just, they're going off speculation. You know what I mean? Because like I said, they see you together and they think certain things.
But this case,
In this case, they were right.
There's more to this than what you're telling me.
Yeah.
I understand something now. Not that he's being charged with anything.
Mm.
But if something come up to where there's being, this is where an investigation work. We start with who we know. And we get all the evidence, collect all the evidence that we can collect, and we go from there. Just so happens at this point in time, that happened to be this way. We're talking to you, we're talking to other people. Well, trying to talk to other people, of course, we happen to be with this scope of other people. If in fact, I'm not saying the charge will be pressed against him or not, but if in fact charges are pressed against him, and by chance, if you have some knowledge of it, then you're going to be charged with accessory to murder.
And
So you spoken to someone about this?
but like legal,
Yes. Right. Okay.
do I need to advise that? You think I need to?
I think if you're telling me the truth, I think you're
Like, okay.
when last time we spoke with him.
When I talked to you, right before I talked to you earlier today, when I went to see your mom.
Did you tell him about chance that we got? You want to come up here?
Because I didn't know. I didn't know that you were trying to talk to me until I came back to work and Mr. Ellis called me in the office.
Okay.
I didn't even know you came up there yet asking about me asking to speak to me yesterday.
Is there anyone else that you think that we should speak with?
I mean, I would say probably the coaches. I mean, because the other coach that was with him at basketball practice. I mean, if you're trying to speak with people about his whereabouts of the day or whatever.
Okay.
Oh,
What do you think? Just hearing from what you told me from what I've told you, what do you think?
about what?
Situation at his house.
I really don't know what to think about it, except the fact that, and it's unfortunate. You asking me what do I think happened?
It's the whole wax. Yes.
Like I said, I think it is very, very unfortunate that happened, and I don't know. I'm just gonna say that I don't know. I mean, from the details I was given, I haven't given a lot, but just the things I've heard. I mean, from what I can gather from it, somebody broke into the house, and when she made it home, she must have startled the robber or something. Because from the way I heard it, she must didn't make it in the house because she was killed in the garage. So I mean, I'm guessing whoever did it was breaking in the house, and their attempt was to steal some stuff. I guess I don't know if they did that or not, but I guess that's what I'm guessing. And wasn't expecting anybody to come home, and she happened to come home, I guess. And I don't, I'm just going off what I've heard.
Who told you that?
Well, the news said it. The news said that she was killed in the garage. Even though two different news stations are saying two different things, but that they said she was killed in the garage. Keyon said that he found her by the car. He said when he let the garage up, she was by the car. He said, Carla, she must didn't make it in the house because she still had her purse on her shoulder or something. And she was holding some books or something.
Right.
Holding something, he said.
She didn't ever think that she was cheating.
He never said nothing to me about it.
What he told you?
I think so. I mean,
so y'all were truly, y'all were truly friends.
Yeah, we were friends more than anything. More than the romantic stuff we had going on. We were friends. Because that came way before reaching out. It came before the other stuff.
Friendship did.
It hurt.
I never get to be friends, just happened to be something.
It was really on me. The first day we were at the school, I saw him and I heard him talking to another teacher. And he was talking about some things that I could relate to. And so I went over and started talking to him. And from that day on, we were talking. Because we had a lot in common. So when I trained Pageant.
So, if you go back to your friend guy, you said, hey, don't come over to that company.
I didn't tell him not to come over. I told him I have company. He called, he's like, what you doing? I was like, I got company right now. Can I call you back? He's like, yeah, hold.
I'm a little older.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, your friend guy.
He's not a boyfriend. He's just a friend. Just a guy. There's nothing sexual with him.
Okay,
nothing.
Okay. So
No, nothing.
Okay. Right. No,
It's just it's not to that. It's just not that. That's not. I mean, I'm not promiscuous or anything by any means. So, I mean, I would be sleeping around with multiple people. That's not me.
So if you sleep on it, you gotta sleep on it dates.
That doesn't make me promiscuous. I guess it makes him.
Excuse me for just a second, I'm sorry. Hillary. So now if Ava was going through something, she would probably told you.
Yeah.
The Keyon probably would discuss it with you.
Not necessarily. We didn't. I mean, we don't have conversations like that. As far as him coming, talking to me a lot about her, their relationship was their relationship, and just like me talking about other guys to him, that didn't happen that often. I would probably talk to him more about other guys because he would give me advice on, because he knew I was single and, I was looking for a boyfriend, so.
Can you be looking for a boyfriend? You got him.
It wouldn't. You making our relationship more into that romantic phase than the friendship, and it really wasn't. I mean, people may have saw us being affectionate towards each other, But at the most, they may have just saw a little kissing. But as far as just like this full out blown romantic love affair, that's not what it was. It really wasn't.
And I still grasp the concept your friendship was stronger than your all the romantic stuff.
Because it wasn't a lot. It was not, we were not sleeping together just all the time. I mean, it wasn't like that. We would hang out. Majority of the time, our relationship consists of going out to eat, just hanging out. I would go up to his job, sit up there, eat, talk. Really, he didn't do too much different with me than he did with the other basketball coach, Miss Evans, and the other basketball coaches. I mean, sometimes we would all do it together. They would all hang out. We would all hang out.
Did you go to his practice a lot?
To the practice?
Okay.
Why are you looking at me like that? I did not go to his practices a lot.
Been there a few times.
Yeah, I've been there. I mean, I coached the cheerleaders. So what I would do when I would get out my girls, when I would wait for my girls' rides to pick them up, I would just walk in the gym, because they would be standing outside the gym. I would walk in the gym and I would talk to him, or I would talk to the other coaches. I would talk to Ms. Evans. It wasn't that I just went specifically to be up there.
Have you ever called Avis' cell phone before?
I don't know Avis' cell phone number. You talking about? I don't have Avis' cell phone number.
Have you ever called her before? Should you have called her before?
No, sir.
Oh, well.
I don't have her cell phone number.
But you never called her. That's what you tell me.
Now her last cell phone number I had, yes. She has a new cell phone number that I don't have. I called her last cell phone number.
Why?
He called me from her number once before. His phone had gone out. So he called me from her number. And then I called him back on that number twice.
So you only call her old cell phone number twice.
Huh?
That's it.
That's it.
What would you call it?
The first time, let me see, this is a long time ago. I called the number back. I didn't get an answer. And then the second time I talked to him.
How do you feel about it?
How I feel about it?
What do you got?
I mean, I'm really not. I mean, you mean like death row in jail, or I don't know. Or you like the chair, the electric chair or something?
I just looked at the injection in his head.
Okay. See, I don't know about that kind of stuff, but
Watch. You think that whoever you just took, it was her child.
I do.
Do you think that they deserve death?
Yeah, I mean,
How much you got to do cell phone?
he told me the shadow knows. At one point, there were calls made to her phone, my phone, and his phone. And we were thinking it was somebody that worked at the school with us, but we're not sure. We were just trying to get stuff on who we could possibly be, but it was calls being made to all three of our phones.
What do you mean?
Well, first somebody called me stating that they were her. They called me and they were saying that they were her, and they were saying I better leave her man alone. And I mean, this is before he and our relationship was even romantic. I mean, we were just friends. And I'm like, why is she doing this? She knows we friends. Or, I didn't understand what was going on. And so I called him. No, yeah, I called him and he called her and she was like, that wasn't her. Well, she started receiving calls too. And he also got a call from somebody. And so somebody, they would call me and it was a girl's voice. I'm not sure what it was when they called her, but he had a girl's voice that called him as well.
What's the number blocked for?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
How long ago was this?
Except in November. This was probably September, end of September. Sometime in September.
How many calls did you get?
I got 2 calls, something like that.
How many do you think she got that?
He told me of 1.
Too bad Avis.
Who?
Because you think Avis got.
I have no idea. I just know he told me that she had received a call.
Well, they saying just, hey, when you think I'm at all.
Yeah, that's what they said when the girl called me. She was like, is this Carla? And I'm like, yeah. And she was like, somehow leave the man alone, leave our man alone, and all this kind of stuff. She didn't really say much because I didn't stay on the phone that long.
What'd you say? Okay, you want to cuss about or what was this? Or?
I mean, she said what she had to say and she hung up. And she was like, this ain't this. And I'm gonna tell you, leave my man alone. I'm like, by the time I could really, I'm like, what? The person hung up. So I called him and I was like, hey, this just called me, so-and-so and said this. So he was like, huh? And so he told me that he called her. He's like, let me call you right back. And then he called me back. He was like, Avis said she didn't make a call to you. And I was like, yeah. I said, well, that was weird to me because I didn't feel like, I don't know her, but I didn't feel like she would do that knowing that we were friends. It didn't make sense, And so he was like, she didn't make that call. I'm like, okay. And we kind of just blew that off. And then,
Now you told me you've been to the house before. How many times?
Twice.
What was that?
Oh, I would say probably first time I went was probably beginning of September. And the second time was probably October, mid-October, maybe. Yep.
Go ahead in the story, right? Basically what you told me earlier. It came to call you that we down spoke. Saw each other's he came back and forth all practice. Called you a couple times. After practice we came back, get you on to call.
So I need to put the times with all this.
If you will, be very
Oh gosh. Okay.
say.
What is that? The 29th?
Sure. You want to go?
No, I don't.
Do you have access to?
No, I don't. I mean, my father has a lot of guns. He's a hunter. But I don't have. What?
You got a boat?
No, I have to check those times. Hey, I need to change something too, because I noticed it when I went back and looked at this time I already talked to him. It wasn't at my house an hour. Before practice, it wasn't an hour because I saw on here that he called me at 4:25. So he didn't make it to my house till about 4:30. So he was there about 35 minutes and stuff.
Well, we knew it wouldn't be an hour. You said it was not an hour.
No, remember I said it wasn't an hour after practice. Tomorrow when he brought the groceries to my house before practice, it wasn't an hour. It was more like 35 minutes.
Serious?
Okay. What's it?
But sure, 8:43 on the time you know your
Phone?
phones.
I mean, that's what the phone says.
How does it set through? Sound like, or do you have to set the time up? I mean, daylight saving change and all this stuff, or
Yeah.
it sets itself.
I can go in and set it, or I can choose. It has like an option. Like every time my phone cuts off, like this phone cuts off a lot. Every time it cuts off, it cuts back on. It has an option where I can reset the time, the date, the year, all that, or I can do self where it does it itself.
122.
I've done it both ways.
Which way does that now? So what time do you have now?
I'm shocked. 5:26.
Time I got. So it's set pretty accurate. 5:26. I got 5:26. Yeah, set pretty accurate. At 8:49, you was at the police department or still at home?
He was still at the house. The police were there.
tell me this, ma'am.
Okay.
So I came to your house after practice. Did he mention anything else to you? Hey, I think something's wrong with her at work.
Yeah, sir.
Now, you want to play honest with me at first. So,
About our relationship.
relationship, yeah. So, leave now. Now's the time. If you got something that you need to tell, that's definitely the time.
I told you everything that I know.
He would tell you, hey, look, I'm not happy with Avis. I'm getting ready to leave. I don't want her in my house.
So, like,
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Did you ever ask him to leave Avis?
No. I actually, I told him, what we have as a friendship is what we have. What y'all have is what y'all have. We never really just talked about him leaving. We never talked about him leaving her at all, put it that way. But, I told him, I said, I would never want you to leave her for me, or for anybody.
Did you ever ask him to leave?
I never asked him to leave her. I never wanted him.
Did you ever ask him, hey, look, let's you and I get together already. I'm not too crazy about it.
No.
Do you know more about this situation than you tell?
But I don't.
I'm not saying you don't ask him.
I'm saying no, I don't. No, sir.
Now, you do realize that if something go down, I'm not saying it will, but if something go down, and he come back and say, look, took her plan, her idea, what she knew about it, in any form or fashion, you're going to be charged with whatever they were charged.
I understand that.
Are you sure you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else I need?
That's all I know. The entire thing I know.
Something that's come up later on. Let's say, fast for whatever reason right now, you don't feel like, hey, look, I'm going to tell him this because, or whatever. It's something that's come up later on.
Sure.
You need to get in contact with me and me. I can guarantee you, this stuff here is probably be physical. So as serious as you. Last thing I want to do is see you get caught up in something when in fact, you could have been prevented. That's what you're trying to hold up for him or anyone else.
I'm not trying to hold on for anybody. I'm just stating exactly what I know, exactly what happened during my day, that I know about. And that's all I know. No.
Okay, well, I appreciate you.
All right.
What I'm just to you, honestly, why.
Well, that hurts. I know books, as you say.
I know I do is read these to you. You know, you have a random marks. They come out, so I should give to him, think I'm not saying James. This allowed us to do is to talk back and forth, of course. And this allowed to go. Before we ask any question concerning the charge against you, I fully understand the Constitution right of 15 minutes. You have the right to remain silent. In case they can't live with you against you, quarrel about proceedings. You have the right to have an attorney and lawyer present for a question. If you cannot afford an attorney, it's so desirable one. Will be appointed to you prior to the question being asked to you. If you choose to answer a question and or make a statement, you have the right to stop at any time. Basically, when I finish reading these, your sign here saying that I read these to you. The bottom part of the waiver rights, I, in this case, is used. Have been informed my rights to remain silent and the right to have an attorney proved question. Have been informed that in the event that I cannot afford an attorney, so desirable one will be appointed to me. I understand that in the event that I choose to answer a question and or make a statement that I can stop at any time that I fully understand my rights, wish to waive those rights, and agree to have first and or the state with voluntarily within the first house play to get that. Wait. Let's do a sign here. Go out. Right here, sign.
I don't know if she wants to waive the right.
Well, I mean, as you read it, and everybody's a little different. It's in different forms. She can stop at any time, or you can name it jet or whatever. So, I mean, there's no way. You know that there's no way the person can truly give up their rights. So, and that's.
What are your rights?
How long? Yes.
Oh, shit. Since 71.
Wow. So what do you go about? Close to? Yes.
Progress.
Not you up in the depth.
Well, I grew up in the
Close down.
I grew up in the Well, I'm here with you, so
I'll tell you when to ask or when not to ask.
if I want to indicate that your boy is present.
Yes, sir.
If they would
I can write on this.
live us.
Let's say what can also sign it with section 1 show the drawer. More so wet things down the cup up.
That can't be duplication.
There's another word we spoke the other day. About your knowledge of Mr. So, yeah, I guess from Mr. Keyon. Okay. You indicated to me that you and Mr. Pittman were romantically involved. This whole point of time. You also indicated that for the child worked together and I spoke to each other all the day of the Friday night, which you were still held together. How was that? Is that correct? Okay. I asked you if you had, did you anything about the homicide and you said that you did not. Is that correct?
Correct.
I asked you if you had been to his house and you said you had. I'm asking the same question again.
Okay.
From you have been to his house.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I asked you also if you had any reason to involve neighbors out the way.
I think. I don't know that I asked those questions.
Those are them.
Yeah, or I mean, she already answered two or three of them, but because whatever she says could or could not incriminate her, and she doesn't know that yet. I just think it's safe enough to make that statement to go out there.
About that particular section or
I'm beginning to think about any of it.
okay, so you want to turn back down here?
Yeah.
All right, hold on for a second, man. Talk to the supervisor.
Says come to his house. Yesterday you said you had gone to his house.
I went here once, October.
Okay. I thought he was talking to him. I thought he was talking about this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the way he framed it. It was almost asking. You held that day.
And I told you, once in September. Once at the office, the nurse said September.
Sleep on his evidence you ever wanted that. That's how we get that.
I don't know. I have a motorcycle that I kept in Keyon's garage for a while. I would have been here, picked the motorcycle up, but I didn't go in the house. I picked the motorcycle up twice, but I wanted to get in the house twice. That's that one time in August and one time in October, in September. I told her that before.
You see where you are. You don't know ways.
So anything they're gonna do since we
Sir, can I have words, please?
So absolutely best. Yeah, I shot this girl. I thank you. Well, witness that you know about it. He knows that they already know he knows that you gave the gun to Patrick. Patrick gave the gun to him. They already know that Patrick was friends at the house. These guys at the house, he gave the gun. The one lady. He said, Patrick, well, Chef didn't tell me that Patrick was safe. Except when you gave it all back to me, you cried. You remember that?
how I cried.
No, Patrick said that. Where he's headed is this. They want you to tell them that you won't witness. If you don't tell you won't witness, they won't assume that you were something else on their lips. He was trying to get rid of, you were trying to have him. You were trying to get rid of, he was trying to have you. That's the theory they have. Unless you tell them something different. Either way it goes. If you told that you saw it, that he did it, they probably won't take that approach. I was charged him, may not charge you. I don't know. They probably will charge you. I don't know what they'll do. If you told that, you did. And he was there. Then they definitely gonna charge you. He's trying to see what the evidence gonna support. Which theory evidence gonna support. They don't have a theory on him. I have a lot of theory on you. They don't know. They know this girl is trying to give them some evidence that this guy only used. Because he believes that the ballistics will show this one. He also believes that there's some thugs. What will win the deal with hope? That's what he says. Shock is not a strange. There's gonna be some blood splattered back. You believe that? Show that. That still does not show. Yes, you can. You're not sure. The Keyon did. They're gonna try to find your fingerprints all they got. But that doesn't still show if you did. Because they will. If you get it on the battery, they know you held the gun at some point. Either they first gave it to you, give it back. Because they may or may not feel if they find Keyon's crystal, they're gonna know he held it. If they don't, and they don't find his crystal, that's still gonna be where he held it. But they'll know at some point. You have. That's what he's talking about, the accessory point. But I guess if you don't tell him something like, without decide that best you would charge you with accessory. Charge him. That's what they do. Charge you with accessory. I don't know what they'll do that tonight. They'll do that tonight. I know they're gonna do it. If you don't tell them something, I can't tell you. I just can't. So I don't think, tell them anything. Help you. If you help them, help it Keyon. See how then. If you just told me, well, I saw him do it. And I didn't want to do it because I saw him. Then they probably will arrest him and not arrest you. Okay. And then you become a major witness against him. Because of the relationship, they may charge you anyway. You don't tell them anything at this point about you. They can just use what they have to say. And the two of you working together. Yeah. They may try both of y'all, but this still doesn't prove. They still don't have him show me all the evidence to prove that you did. And so it may be y'all. It may take a while. It may give and take process. So, like I just can't advise you to tell them something that you not feel comfortable telling. Unless there's something you want to. That implicates them, it does not implicate you. It's just, if for sure you won't witness, and you're comfortable telling them that you won't witness, it's all. I wouldn't stop you from doing that because that would be my job of protecting you. Yeah. Okay. Or you tell them that they may somehow come back later that proved that was not true. It may hurt your credibility. You really don't tell them anything now. That doesn't stop you from telling them to them later. Once you see the whole picture. Because if they think that you witness, they still go back you witness even after they charge you, unless they find something or what. So they expect him to tell them. They expect that's what he can tell. They expect it. They put the finger at him. They say he charged you with this. He'll say, no, I didn't do it. She just, that's what they expect. I doubt the best he don't do that. And he might, no, I'm not the best he don't do Yes, you did. If he said that, because he could say he saw it. Right? I don't know what they, like I said, I still don't know everything they had. But I can't see how much more. Not in that the surrounding areas where the girl was shot. There may be evidence there. There could be trace evidence, like blood, fingerprints somewhere. Hair samples that they find in that might indicate you were there or not. If they found hair samples.
Sure.
Let's say if you and the girl got into a stroke or something, she's scratching. They take great control of the fingernails and stuff like that. They can match that to your deep like the eye. They can do that. Out here, that's what they come up there. My guess is still just with dust. Probably one more thing that I would fix. You will stay with them. And I check done. I think they might. And I think if they do it, depression. I make a statement. You can be strong and you just say, no, I don't make a statement. Yeah. It just let the chips fall away. But once they get, watch me see what I tell you evidence. Yeah. So yeah. I'm making this thing. What you not fight? Because you at this point you have decided that you won't make it step just for every getting out. Right? You don't want to make a statement that's going to implicate yourself. The status of it. See that? That's talk for a second. So that's your good. Yeah. Man, he can't understand why. You won't point your finger at him. If you point your finger at him, they go back, come back away from you. Try to say that he's on. You start telling me about it too. Is he in a player? But he's smart. Don't bother girls. How they are. He's smart out. Other girlfriends. Right. Calling us some kind. Affair with other girlfriend you on this day either the night before. Or tonight after. I think it was the night before. And he said that when they were at the house, he didn't show any kind of emotion about it. That was all. He wasn't concerned about where he looked. That's the impression they got. They were watching him. They say he can shed a tear. He just didn't seem to be bothered at all. She was dead. You know, the baby was dead. He didn't show any sign. Yeah, he Say, yeah, that's there. Then it's him. You don't understand why you trying to protect.
Or is it that I gotta be trying to protect? I mean, why not?
Then you know something. Either this way, but you either know something about him, or you know something about yourself. Maybe you won't tell what you know about him. Maybe you won't tell it because it's about you. That's why you say, God, like I said, I can't. She's just not responsible with you. And I can't make her do anything until she knows what's facing her. She is unbelievable. Tell her everything is wrong. I mean, if I knew that you would tell her that he did it, maybe I would leave you alone. My job, look out for your interests. That probably will tell you that you gotta be soft with it, what you tell them. Can be verified. That you solid with it. I didn't think if you tell them that he did it and that you can support that, they don't bet on the involvement with him.
I can't get that.
That's what I thought. They just wait and see what else they have. Because they fight. You get all of this records, some town records to show. So y'all get contact with each other. They say he called police. He called you. So he called the police. They don't understand that. I think it's just time to decide that you're going to be our dog. That's it. Right from I just can't say anything right now. Got the room at light. I can't say nothing. Got now. They don't start all the moment. They gonna be trying to look at who this evidence fits. You know, we try to fit it to whoever it fits with. They think it's him. You ever start fitting against you, they probably won't get all think that it says she was gonna be they gave her a knife. But they say you got a knife, Patrick. Patrick gave you a knife, but you didn't give it back to him. And they don't know what a knife is. They don't know what you knife. That knife played a part in it. They know about a knife that Patrick was supposed to bet you is. That's how the knife, not just like, was cut and shot. They interviewed people. They said how many witnesses are calling in, trying to give them information. And they're saying that you prayed badly and them. They think that's what they think of. And that you're trying to protect him. My concern is, so you make sure you understand what coach. My concern is that you know that they may ultimately go as you. They might, I don't think, something, anything you say that close to that. Worry about how they use it. They can't use it to laugh. All that they can have, don't they can use. Can't use that. You won't tell them anything. Therefore, they start putting pressure on you to make you tell them something. That means they may charge you that. If folks make you complain, if they charge me with something, they can charge with accessory. Either accessory after that, or accessory, they say that you're trying to protect him. And that's accessory after that. Accessory after the fact. Carries a maximum penalty of 5 years. Accessory before the fact carries the same penalty as crime. It's accessory to murder. He carries by. See, because actually the murder is what you can make the accessory. I think I'm right, don't they? Hey, listen, boy, sometimes I forget it. Check it out. I would 3 bars a day. Keep me time. No, but that's what he's kind of insinuating. He hadn't said it. But he's insinuating that. That's why the supervisor keep talking to him. It's a waste there. He really asked me what kind of mother did your boss make. He asked me what kind of mother did your make that money. I mean, I said, if you want to arrest him, you said, well, I'll shoot me. So you got to worry about that. He said, which said, see, you have this. Just, you don't have to be talking about people if you say. Yeah, he may not say it till tomorrow or the next day. And that's what the tactic they use. It's about you, but you sit there. Think about the value of the walls. So they're ready to help you. They might do it. So my guess is whatever you do, if the cops there, whatever you decide to do, don't do it till you talk to me before you do it. And don't talk to anybody that you hear. If you go in there, don't talk. Well, I'm going to say you told me something. Even if you have to get nasty with people. I mean, like disgusted with you. I know how you folks are in jail. You can run back to them. I say somebody and say, I say it loud so people hear you say it. What am I talking about? I'm just here. I'm not talking to anybody. They don't want you. I say what kind of like emotion you sell. It's like they draw conclusions about again with this emotion. They watch you, you know, I guess sit down. No, don't do anything like that. I'm just telling you, be ready. Get ready, wait out there. I think that's it. You just not ready to make any statements. That's it. Is that what you advise me? Well, if you will make a statement that's going to reach you, if you make a statement that's going to make yourself, you say, no, you should make. If you don't make a statement that incriminates you out, they get verified. I would stop you from doing that because it's still protecting you. I have to be confessed. That's what you call it too. I came 9 years ago to tell you what I've already told. What? The sweet you tell it to her. I told you that I told you. I can't say you that you did. Because you said you weren't dead. Why? That's right. Well, you can always change that down the line if you didn't have it, admit that you were there. What you saying that you're not going to go back and tell them because that you'd be making that up. Right, if I was to say that I know you did somehow. What you know is that he told you. That's all you know. Yeah, no, what she did while she was out with it. Right. See, you said so. Either you called that lady, he called you. He said that the register verified all the calls that were made. Then he said, I'll wait for you. When we said something could happen, I would believe you. But there, that's why I think you had. Because all the dogs in my child, that's what he said. The dog was it. You say you paid, they were paid. And I did my records. Did you call him? The time after you put down the roots before he called you.
Sometime while he was at basketball practice, I talked to him once, and I told him to hear the basketball practice.
You told him what he called you. He said something.
Yeah.
How much time passed?
Between.
But so the basketball practice to the time he could in the basketball practice.
I talked to him at the end of basketball practice, and he came by my house, and after he left with about once he made home, that's when he called me.
Just what I was telling you.
For night at my house. So about 10 minutes.
Let's. Once you get caught in the trip. That's why I'm just deciding not to say anything till we see her. That's. See this lady charging you. Yes, the one thing that's hanging up there. You just stop them from charging you. You put your fire on him. Yeah, you can't understand why you won't be there. He says she wants me to know, but just can't. I said, well, else. And she is.
I mean, you find it. I wasn't here when he did it. And I just wasn't there when he did it. I can't make myself say he did it. But I just know when he wasn't with me.
Okay. I think that's the way it has been. Say to you lived there.
He got my house. He's credit basketball. I can't vouch that he actually was at basketball ranks, but I can't say that he did to my girl either. Yeah.
Whatever. See, I just want to make sure you're ready to deal with the fact that they might like you. You're ready to deal with the fact that they might each papers correct small as to do the rest of she's going to have.
What other choice do I have? I have choice.
Hell, sure, not that satisfy him. But yeah, she can put something here. You don't have choice. Don't choose to. It's got a copy of both of them.
Did you get such stumbled about that? Why they didn't pick him up? Why they just gonna put his leak up?
It didn't come to the after. And the whole strange they still got people coming in, calling in with information. Get people at the school and try to put y'all together. But y'all had such a close relationship. They try to put together a picture that he's a killer. And you're in love with me. You try to protect her. That's what they try. And he a bit more tight. I'm all of a sudden at the girl's house. Yeah, he kept them all of a sudden. This guy was in control. What else? That like since after that, he came out with song now. There was something. First up, that's dancing off ball after all the grades. When you get the idea they're not going to ask the ball, or either they're not there, they don't hear it or something. People don't think that sometimes you don't have your cell phone with you. They don't notice you may be busy sometimes without answering. Sometimes you wouldn't answer my call. I was on position where I couldn't answer you. Yeah. I don't think my subjects. That's super. If I tell you that's accessory. And you try to get this. That's why you think you get charged with this. They get saved, they get made an argument that you try to protect it. They can't make a argument that you kill them because they're going to put you out. Oh, that works. When you don't stop. But if they do charge me tonight, and I just sit in there till my parents post bail. If they're not able to post bail, I just sit in there until I'm set a preliminary hearing. Then the process is that they arrest you. In the morning, they'll take you before the municipal judge or somebody. For an initial appearance. Yeah, the judge will tell you what you chill out with, tell you what your rights are. If I'm asking you to fall up or in. And more than likely, what they'll do is tell me, since I'm here with you, they tell me, well, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm an initial appearance. So I'd have to be back, whatever that is. So that, and they basically won't go through your rights. Then that judge will probably set bail. If you can't make the bail, then they'll set a preliminary hearing. That's where it goes. You know, they don't set bail. You have to go to them. I don't know what to make them set bail. I don't think they do. I bail. Unless they were charging me with some like Calvin words. They'll probably set a bail. Maybe. I'll wait till you. She was basically there. Yeah. See you yesterday. It was yesterday, Mother. Yes, it was. Yes.
It was just like when he was the ghost, was the reasonable on it.
They tell me to get on, baby.
For happy.
You swore that?
Well, I think
Pretty much no. Grab the papers. Grab the papers. See.
I did really.
Oil. Your car, yeah.
He says on your car. Shut. Yellow. And he said, excuse me.
So get your car, yeah.
Oh.
Yep, pretty slick. I'm saying if I care to what I have, I'll help right now. So I walked out and up. Cause like he was tougher, he was sitting close. It's beautiful with no way. Cold always. Driving the expedition. Right. Wait, what do we decide? Or I think it's about this he has decided that she cannot give any correct statements because she doesn't want her. She can't give a correct statement. She said She told you things. She said that's basically what she found.
Even all week, we're going to about to phone this up. See, we're going to about to gun this up.
About to go to show. Well, I know you have some idea about the gun, but I would sense that you're related to everything else, and it could
Is it related to everything else?
what I'm saying that it's obviously involved in this investigation. So, in that sense, it could still incriminate her, depending on what she may say about the gun. I saw it. I'm after God about to talk about the gun. You already know some things that at least you have theory.
She okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
She's not fine. She just don't understand.
Right, great.
No. But everything is on the car. Sacrifice. Can you send out an identification to her? You need to get into the capital.
Just give me a credit card and call it.
Man, I gotta wipe that cup and be a thing.
Yes,
It does not be a thing. I have to call her as a payee.
You gonna track yourself?
No, I didn't.
I asked when you got the church from.
At the time, the guy I was dating, ready to trip.
And he gave me to me. I had it ever since.
How long ago was that?
How was it?
Night track.
With the truck. I don't know. I left Southern in '02. So it was between 99 and '02.
Oh, found it. I thought, play fair, paid football with. I was on the track team.
Yeah.
Oh,
You play for love.
I'm big old.
How many you did?
I play a little bit. So I was saying with college, so, well, so I was supposed to play college ball. My dad died, so let's go do it. Apparently you didn't give me that card, so
Well,
I can't give you that. Sorry. So I was thinking this. Hey, unfortunately, this time I have to do is a form that you've been charged with instead of straight after the fact. There's a possibility that that particular charge could be ahead. So, suspects there was.
okay, you have an idea, Blake. That will be an initial appearance.
Yeah, what 48 hours leads to an initial. What the judge maybe with her in the morning to it. Yes, possibilities. Really good.
That's that her.
Also been charged with tomorrow, pretty sure. That's hard and next day.
Well, I didn't know, so I didn't make the man just come back.
She'll get her paperwork. I'm sure she'll be to make some calls. And
You just called me myself, but
she'll be out. She got.
and when he said bail, you didn't want.
I don't know more than likely, but this particular time, there is probably.
Yeah, I said, no bail. They said that after that.
You said no bail on a lot of things. In your property, you won't be with him.
I believe my purse with you, huh?
Only if you take them out. if you so choose to. But then move it to that keep going here, and you go to when you want to add which you be able to cook. But then move it to the county jail, which and all that stuff. At least on the problem. So it's probably a
So to you, call.
I leave it with you, take it, pay.
okay, parents, you bring them up.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you're going to just run around Jackson.
Chat.
You know, the white guys. I'm gonna go like to bring don't. But I mean, it's not a problem for me to be back in the one if I have to. I had a case set for tomorrow, but it's not going.
I got to say, like, oh, hey, let me know something. I'll let you know.
Is it particular judge that I call?
More than likely it's going to be found with her. And she's the day for LY. It's the next temperature.
So I could just try to bet my car on this particular
Just call see some contact on their court again. Call
fix. I had 4 doubles here. They call good stuff on all that. Let it know. If you're all right now, bet.
just call this number and ask for the court service. They'll go there.
Court service.
Yes, sir.
The young arrested the young man.
Inside it.
Then I'm gonna write my stuff. I will bring your car back. I will write my information down. You can leave there and I'll show you how to reach it.
Carry it around your beach bar. Nobody else has them. It's kind of basically choice ball.
Yeah. The man was in trouble.
Got you 2-3 eggs. You ever even worked on cell phones and you're thinking that I would be baggage?
I mean, with him,
Okay. You can't be trying. You go.
get my ideas.
That's trouble. Well, she is.
But my new ID is at home. I got my home. I just keep home.
Yeah, if you just tell me you didn't want to just that identifies you.
It's a dinner and I didn't say it, so said
That's why I mistake like that. That's what I do is right. That's why I won't stay. reach me that way. They can't reach me yet. Keep man. Sure. Goodness. Oh, that's
Why you just bring your phone book?
that is what you be the reason. I gave you my office in Greenville, and then I gave you my secretary here at Jackson at the Senate. She would also give me messages. I put a name there. That's apparently the info. So they thought
She told.
because y'all might try to talk to them all that. Why you didn't permission to talk?
No.
Yes, you should talk to her. Now, what if she want to talk to us? She's not going to want to talk to you. But she does. If she does, then I wish she would call me. Let me talk to her, then you talk to her. But what if she want to talk to us before she talk to you? I don't think she want to do that. So what if she does? Then my advice to her is not to want to do that. Somebody's going to call 1,000 people a day.
Having a new license, he's at home, just turn off all lines. Me either. You need to know.
Oh, I tried it on you. We call Selma.
Yeah.
Hey, Carl. Carl, can you hear me? Okay, I'm way here at the Richland Police Department. We're talking to Detective Dillon. We're talking to Detective Dillon. And they've decided to charge her with accessory after the fact. And they get ready to well, accessory after the fact means providing assistance to a person after a particular act has occurred. Okay. That's basically what it means. It's basically providing assistance to a person who committed a crime after the fact, after the act occurred. So and right now they have not set bail, but they'll probably have an initial appearance in the morning, sometime tomorrow or day after. And I told them to let me know, or I'll check with the judge in the morning. And then I'll set bail, and then at that point, I guess they'll set bail. If the judge sets bail, then we can arrange for bail. And we should do it, okay. So I guess, he's allowed to talk to you. You're allowed. Yes. Call me.
Hello. Hey, Dad. It's okay. I'm all right.
For what I did about 20 feet, maybe 20, 30 feet.
No, sir. No, sir.
I walked out of my office to the car or something like that. It was still.
Where's the place?
You tell it.
I'll be able to come.
Babe,
Okay.
Just like it with that. So I'm kind of you. I need to get Kelly. Okay. That's true. That's what was that?
Oh, sir.
George.
You gonna call Mom? Okay.
So,
Yes, sir. All right. Hold on. Right now. Okay.
what was your call?
Sir,
You were here.
I can hear.
Y'all call. Somebody said, hey, like, took a year. Yeah.
Take my jury out.
If you so choose to. When I leave out of here, I can give you a call. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, if I have to, yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know to ask Bobby. I ask him more likely. See, more likely he can't answer that. What you mean, like if they have initial appearance, will you be able to sell? Or if she goes into jail, will you be able to sell that? Okay, I don't know if he can answer it, because then what they'll do is take her to the Madison County Jail. He's not. That's not what we are. That's in Canton. We're in Richmond, so it's accessory after the fact. Okay. All right.
Miss you know,
No, she has her Bible in control.
wow, so
What's she getting?
I don't know, but
Okay. Right.
Or to the first, Mr. Wilder.